yeah, we're back making another video. We've got sort of into all these things. There's certain things, can't get past them at the moment. You know, I've had a hangout with our Melted Reality, and you know, we just were talking about things, and he's had a fort, and it was a star fort, and then we're looking up kind of star forts. I was looking up Martello towers, and we did like in mine what they called cycloramas, but I didn't really find any for this. Mickey, we were set up to do cycloramas, but we've actually gone and done redoubt forts, gunplate, whatever they are, we can see on the land. Whatever we could going around England that we noticed, we've put on this video. So we'll just let this video play. Nice little star fort. It's the Isle of Wight originally. A couple of weeks ago, me really find any star forts. Could be. And we've gone back today, and I found a few already just up here. But we used to connect here. The reason we don't. I think these things are all there and nobody can. We're looking at our plastic phones. Yeah, so basically Hurst Castle caught my eye here. I didn't realise it was England actually when I was doing it, but I now realise it is. And that was quite amazing because that's Henry VIII, and a little bit of it's gone into the sea, which is sad. But again, why would they put that there? Must have been more land at a certain time. You can see things under the water there, can't you? Doesn't look like sand, does it?
More structure, yeah.
Yeah, out there, look in the water, yeah. Yeah, anyway, so Henry VIII, that is, with these, you know, I never thought of castles like this before. Did you?
Find a bit more.
You know, now every castle is like that. And you think, I don't remember them like that. I remember turrets. I think that, you know, they call Donington Castle a castle, which it isn't. Oh, there you go. There's the bit that's falling in the sea, look. And then they put the false thing around it. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't they just show it to us mended? Anyway, we're coming along the coast now. Takes me a few minutes. It's actually quite hard work scooting through that thing. You know, we're just trying to find... I knew there was a few more redoubt forts, and I've done the one at Eastbourne, but we're coming along here. And then you sometimes see other things. And then you realise that it's miles and miles of coast that wasn't looked after. There was no guns and things. Maybe they've ruined them and taken them down. Destroyed them. Anyway, so I was going to Eastbourne because they've got the redoubt fort on the beach. Just got to find it. Where are you?
There she goes.
There she is. And everything looks so grid-like, doesn't it, from the sky? It's like they knew exactly where they were going to put all the houses. In grids. There it is. And it's always a little bit blurry on here. It's like a cartoon anyway, the pictures. But I think that building there behind it is also part of it as well. And obviously there's bits missing now.
Yeah.
So that goes under the ground. So redoubt means under the ground. But there were about 5 or 6 along the coast from Eastbourne to round Dover. But there wasn't really any anywhere else. That's weird, isn't it? You'd think they'd be all around England or something, but they're not. They're just here.
Line. Yeah.
So what does that mean?
It's a more than a defence. For another purpose.
Probably. They seem to be used for all sorts of things. That's where it is in Eastbourne. Anyway, we're going on. But I think we come back because Mickey finds even more, don't you, Mickey? I'm looking along because you can almost see from the sky. But I just wanted to go along a bit. And you know, oh God, we've been looking for ages now. So it's not that much. I just don't see the defence. And then suddenly you notice something and think, oh, that's it, we're zooming in on that bit. All a big grid. Just a grid. Grid. Aha, what have we found? Have we found anything? We might be just moving along. It's quite difficult doing this. I haven't edited it, so we're just moving along. I suppose England looks quite small, maybe, to the Americans. Oh yeah, I went down there because it was like the beach area, and sometimes when you look at it, we found something later on, didn't we, that they've used as roundabouts, but they were actually turrets, but they haven't obviously taken out what's under the ground. Oh yeah, there was those things in the sea. I spotted them and I was going, what are they? What's that in the sea?
Concrete defences.
Yeah. This is Seaford, I think. So we're not actually at Dover yet, but we're going round that way. I think this is Seaford. Oh, that says Hastings. Oh, maybe that's Hastings then. Whoops, Hastings. Sorry. Oh yes, I did go there because you think they've got a lift thing that comes down the cliffs, and that I did videos on that as well. Anyway, those things look a bit bizarre. It looks like a lorry's driven out into the water. Bit weird though, aren't they?
Before, concrete defence, what waves is broken up through the years.
I think we're going back to Eastbourne now because Mickey's found something. Come on, get us there. Get us there. Where are we going? No, I think I'm looking for it. It took ages for Google Maps to settle down. Maybe it's because it's Easter Sunday and everybody's... Oh, there it goes. I saw a Martello tower right out there on the... We think they're water towers, don't we?
Well, something to do with water, yeah.
In fact, a lot of the things might be to do with water.
Charging.
Old.
Salt water.
Yeah, old though.
Charge.
It's still old. It might be just to do with water.
Like a spark plug in the ground.
Yeah, so we've got that one there. And then those are the two things they've got, which they're now using as roundabouts. These here, but these are not.
Yeah.
They were something else. And then over here, we've got this place, which is a waterworks.
Which is quite similar on top.
Yeah, red brick.
So Henry VIII, isn't it? Oh God, yeah, red brick, right.
Tudor then. So what do you think those things were, the roundabouts? What do you think?
Same as what we're seeing here in these buildings. There'll be other towers. It's just a park.
It's all just hidden in. These are the circle people. Everything's sort of in circles, even though it's Star Fort-like as well.
It's like the Henry VIII fort we just saw on the same.
You think that's part of the road?
Well, it's part of the same design almost, There is a reason for it, which we'd love to know why or not.
But that bit's destroyed and the other bit isn't.
And that might be an outlet as well, underground.
Yeah, there's something in the water there, yeah. Ooh. Hang on a sec. We've dropped something. Yeah, so you think that's an outlet out there. Look at the funny little cars. How amazing is that? Look at them. They're not even on the road. But anyway, those are the sort of... Well, anyway, that's part of something else. Oh, there's one in the middle. Look, I didn't see this one. You think that car park's something as well, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
And then, of course, just over here, we've got the other building.
Yeah, again, coming on the step.
Yeah.
Times. Yeah. Them circles and the roundabouts, I think yet again go underground.
Everything seems to go underground, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We wanted to find the infrastructure, didn't we? It's just it's been told to us that it's a castle when it's a water pump thing. Or whatever. You know, like the other one we've just seen on Hurst Castle could have been another water pump. Yeah, look, if you look there, I didn't notice it, Mickey. Mickey, look, there's another circle there on that one. So this obviously was... Yeah, anyway, let's get off. That was something. I didn't notice the other circle, but there's another circle down there. And I think we're going somewhere else now. We're wading along through Google Maps.
Somewhere nicer.
We look so green. I wonder if we're as abandoned as America. It doesn't look abandoned when you look at it like that, do you? But we bet we are.
We're squeezed up together.
What, ants?
Tiny little cages.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could live near the sea. I'd like that. A bit more freedom, maybe. Lots of golf courses down here. Well, golf courses, they cover up the truth. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting it. Oh, thank God for that. The Google Maps turned back round so I can see it the right way up. Anyway, we'll go back here to Dimchurch because they also had Mickey, Redoubt forts and Martello towers. And yeah, I got a bit interested. I think I'm zooming in. Zoom, 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 zoom. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Where are you? Come on. Come on. There they are. There's one there.
No, big one.
But basically, this defence that they said we had, they were quite far apart. Your cannons could only fire for a mile, so this, you know, you can see how they could easily get into England then. Ah, here we go. This is Dimchurch, and this is another Redoubt fort, like in Eastbourne. And as I said, there's only about 4 or 5 of these along the coast, so it goes Eastbourne, Dimchurch, along to Dover. So we're going right, I suppose, right at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, even those are weird shapes. They're kind of star forty like, but they're round.
Another purpose for those.
Yeah, abandoned, aren't they? That's what it is. My tea went down the wrong way. Right. Where are we going now? Because it was quite hard to do, because you don't realise when you zoom in how much you've got to go round. Well, I thought that land looked a bit weird, and some things obviously went on there, and it looks like something else was there, and it's all gone now. Mickey said it looks a bit like an airport, but I don't know.
You have all them scratches in it.
Yeah, oh dear me.
Lions.
Oh yes, and I noticed the 2 towers are along the seafront. There's one here, and there's one here, and they're saying that there's a Martello tower here. It must be that one. I couldn't see it, and then of course it's not round. It's obviously that one there. And that's attached to something else. You can, well, anyway, it must be that place there. So that Martello tower doesn't look round. That one looks square. Mickey noticed there's some writing on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, E-R-E-A-R, whatever that is. Yeah. It looks nice down there. I really like the sandy beach. I tried to see if I could get down there and have a look and see if that was a Martello tower, but it wouldn't let me down there, so we tried to drag the little man down there, but he didn't want to go.
Yeah, the little bastard.
He didn't want to go down there, did he, Mickey?
Nope, I'll beat him up.
Yeah, and this empty sort of land. It looks like it's had something on. Now the dog's snoring under the table, so if you hear her, I'm really sorry. But, yeah, just land that's been used. I don't know what that is. It's got funny shaped things on it.
I keep thinking it was a gun range or something, but well then, be shooting at other people if you tried.
Yeah. And don't forget, you know, the defence, that could be owned by the defence people. You know, like the army. They own sections of the sea down there. That's probably army owned. It's where they do all their sorties and that. I get it now. That's army owned. Because I lived in Lydd, Kent, and they owned the lots of the beach there, and they used to be doing their sorties all night long and parachuting in the dark and all that kind of stuff. And you could then see them. Anyway, we're going along, we're going along, we're going along. Grid, 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 grid. It's all in grids. And it just took ages to, anyway, we've gone along there. So I think the next one I find, it's in Folkestone. Another one there, of something. There it is, Sandgate Castle. Another round one. Round. Like Henry VIII's one, Hurst Castle, like the other one. They're round ones today. I think that's really weird, isn't it?
Pattern now, aren't we?
But the castles are all round. Anyway.
Well, we know the turrets are, defences.
Yeah, but they're not like what we grew up to think what castles were, are they?
No, they say because the turrets are round, is to hit off cannonballs. Yeah, sure.
We're on Castle Road looking at this. It let me down on this one. So we're just looking at this fort. It's called Sandgate. Imagine having that in your garden. And it kind of looks a bit like a lighthouse, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know whether the top should be on there or not. Yeah.
Well, you said they repurpose them all the time.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Make it look like we're doing something with it all. You know, we spent millions of pounds building it. We've got to look like we were doing something.
Money, yeah, took their money, got to do something.
I mean, that'd be like quite a nice house, wouldn't it? Maybe it is. I don't think it is. I think that looks quite sort of... But it'd make a nice house, though.
Not really strategic, is it? For a castle. Get rid of your window.
No, but they call everything castle, don't they? It's a water pump. Call it a castle. And I was just trying to get a few different positions of it, because obviously I can't go in there. I can just look down the road. Yeah.
You stay and ignore it. You never know what it is.
And these people probably don't even know what it is or care. They just pass it every day and it's just part of the infrastructure, and they haven't taken any notice of it.
So when you start seeing these things, your world starts opening up, to the truth.
Yeah, we can't stop. Me and Mickey are like...
every day we go out.
Yeah, it's like every day we find a video and we're going, oh, yes, look, oh.
Different things to see.
Yeah.
It's like our fairground opening up.
There's another one.
Seeing it all.
Where's that? Well, that's the same one. That's in Dymchurch. So I was looking for the Redoubt fort that was there. So it's got a Redoubt fort, it's got Martello towers, and it's also got one of those. But the piece de resistance is coming, isn't it? Because we're working our way to Dover. Now this is where 1066 happened. Who's that? Harold, isn't it? 1066.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? When he tried to burn down the castle walls underground.
Well, wait till we show you what's there and what Dover Castle is sitting on. I mean, it's almost like they don't mention Dover Castle, but it's beautiful. Oh, we found that on the way. So what's that? Are they taking one down, putting one up? Don't know about that. You just see that shape, so...
There's another shape beside it, isn't it?
That's in the sea, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? Carry on.
Still don't think we're at Dover yet, but we're getting there for the piece de resistance. You know, I've looked these things up before, but I don't think I was quite, when you open your eyes just that little bit more, and especially as we were talking to Mark about the turtle fort that he went to see, and it's lo and behold, we've got our own right under our noses.
Picket fort.
I saw it as a star fort, but I'm not sure if I saw it the way I'm seeing it today. But yeah, Anyway, we're getting there now. We're getting to the no.
Not on that.
I was quite surprised how grid-like everything was. All grid. Looks perfect from the sky, doesn't it? It's all grid-like.
Circuits.
Anyway, we're moving on. We do move on. We're getting there. But when we saw these, I just went like, holy moly. What the hell do we have these here for? Why are they there? Look at the size of them. Oh, there's quite a lot of it. Anyway, yeah, we're just looking around. As you do. To find this stuff, you got to hang around and look for it. Yes. Oh yes, I was just saying that's got like scorching on it. So something obviously happened there at some point. Feels quite scorched with marks. That's what that was about and other things, but we won't go into that right now. Just you can tell a lot's happened there on the land, can't you? Battle of Britain Memorial. Oh, we should have looked at that one down there. I missed that one. We're getting there now. We've only got a few minutes left, so I know we're getting there. And then suddenly, we were just there. And there it all was. Right in front of us. This great big complex of stuff. It goes from here all the way down. Anyway, we'll just have a look. And we haven't even looked properly. We just took a little look at this one, didn't we? Because there's obviously more, because there's this lot. And actually, this one's quite big. I mean, that's like an Indian sign, isn't it? We're going, ooh, 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 ooh. I mean, that's like an Indian sign, isn't it? This whole thing. Down here with like a legs on it. It's got a leg and goes up there. It's enormous. Absolutely enormous. And then, yeah, so we're zooming into that bit. Look at that.
Just digging into that.
Just, yeah, look at it all. Mickey and I saw more and more. And you just see more and more, and you're like, oh my God.
Spot more.
Another one there. So, what's that one, Mickey?
Which one? That one looks like the picket fort, the way.
Yeah, that's the turtle. Or the Roman Empire with the double eagle thing stuff. You know, the eagle thing going on. But I wonder how many people, when they turn up, they realise just over there is all this stuff, all this abandoned technology.
Been there, never seen it like that though.
Well, you don't. I mean, now it's a bit like we need drone. We need a drone.
Yeah. Drones, nice and high.
Just look at that. And also, I noticed that the legs are slightly out. They're not they're not exactly the same shape. All of them, like, you know, that one goes off that way, but this one comes down here. Yeah. That's weird.
It's up a hill.
Yeah, that one's up a hill, and yeah, that's on got the star fort around it, hasn't it?
Almost the whole hill itself.
Yeah. So, what a big complex that bit is.
Yeah.
And we noticed more, so we're going to go and look at that in a moment. That's just amazing. Who would have thought that you had all that there? Like, wow. And then we saw this one down here.
Dover Castle.
Which I think is it a I can't remember which one this is now. Oh yes, Dover Castle, the piece de resistance. What a beautiful, beautiful building, and look what it's on. It's on some like other animal as well.
Even some of its sides is missing as well. The little feet.
Well, that one over there has got grass on it, so it kind of covers it up. But its legs aren't quite aren't. They're all different shapes like the other one. Look what it's on. It's just beautiful. Look at it all. Look at the size of it. These are cars. Look at it. That's like a spaceship, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah, now we realise. Why would you be building that? Look at the size of it. This is dated something like the 11th century or whatever. It's got 1066 head battles there. How could they have built all that in 1066?
Yeah. Do my boy.
Wow, it's amazing when you open your eyes and you see it so differently. It's beautiful as well. Anyway, I quite enjoyed our little ram around. It's quite good pondering. Mickey found some bits and I found some bits.
Good bits.
So much to see, but there you go, see. Oh yes, we found another one as well down there. I think we're going to look at it. But there's masses of this thing. It was enormous, this complex. I mean, the bits below could be part of it.
Join. What did you say?
Yeah, Mickey found that one. So I don't believe it. There's even more.
Yeah, it's keep popping up.
Yeah, so as you can see, that's quite a lot of complex there. We've got all this, we've got that one and that one and that one.
Massive.
All this is enormous. This is enormous, then this is enormous. What the hell would you want that for?
Yeah.
And they don't look, they look more like they're animals, and it could be Indian or something. Shapes, I mean.
Their shape, yeah.
Or it could be the eagle thing, which I told you about. I saw it on a drawing.
Yeah. Especially when you saw the claws.
Yeah, because they put the claws in the drawing.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've made this video, and thanks very much, Mickey.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Mickey.
Thank you, Karen.
Anyway, thank you, chat room.